I need a ramp for my trailer. So he gives me a, I think it was a 2x8. And it had these brackets on it. He said, here, just hang this right here and good to go. So I looked at it and everything. I thought, yeah, that'll work. I just ride the bike up onto the trailer. That's not bad. I've done that before. So the mech takes it out, rides it around, brings it back. He says, you're good to go, man. And I already paid for it the day before or whatever. And man, they got my old neighborhood all screwed up. So I paid for it, and they gave me a helmet for $50. Sold me some extra face shields for $15 a piece. He says, what else you need? I said, why don't you give me some oil filters? How many you want? I said, yeah, 6. Oh, okay. So he goes, pulls 6 of them off the shelf. He says, here. I says, how much you gonna charge me for those? He says, I ain't gonna charge you nothing for them. I already made enough money off you. He said, I don't get people like you that call me up and say, this is what I want, this is what I'll give you. You accept it? He said, we like having you, and you paid cash. Because that was the other thing I did. I called out to one of the other dealerships that was over in Omaha, and I was going to have to pay higher sales tax in Omaha, and they wanted to charge me freight, but not assembly. And it's just like, you know what? So I called the Evoca dealer up, and there's the old house. So he gives me 6 oil filters. He took probably $150 off the helmet. He took $20 off the visors. I think I bought 2 of them. Oh, he just flat out gave me a pair of gloves, rider gloves. But he didn't fill it up. That's all right. So anyway, I pay for it and I do all that, and I take all the junk out to the truck and throw it in the truck. And then I go back in and I get the bike and I take it around the block, and then I drive it up to the trailer, and I've got the board down and everything, and I start climbing up the ramp, and I get the front tire up on the actual trailer itself. The back tire starts coming up, and kaboom! I broke that board in half. But I didn't drop the bike. So the mechanic was watching me. He comes running over. I says, here, let me get off it. He says, no, stay on it. Start it back up. So he just lifts up the back of the bike and pushes the back tire on where I can get a little bit of grip on the trailer, and I just ride it on up in there. Well, something else I didn't know about with the KLR, the 2008 and up, is there's no way to hook up ratchet straps unless you got those long loop ones, which I got them somewhere. I just don't know where they're at. And you basically tie it to the bottom of the handlebar going through the fairing, and that's how you tie it down. So he helped me ratchet it down, and I think I did a 4-point tie down. No, I just did a 2-point. Kicked it in gear and trailered the bike home. And then when I got home, I'm all excited. I'm like, all right, I get to go ride this thing. So in a fit of anxiousness and having not been on a bike since 97, I would say, 96. 97. I promptly undid the kickstand side, and the bike fell over in the trailer and scratched my plastic on the right side. So, you know, the initial feeling is, oh man, and then you look at it and you go, oh man. But then common sense took over for me and just went, okay, well, now you don't have to worry about scratches. So I got over that pretty quick. So I took it out and rode it around a little bit, and then I went down to the Busted Knuckle to show it off, and that's where I parked it the first year. I always parked it in the garage over there overnight. And you know, I was already starting the mods process, and I was doing all that. So we're in there drinking a couple beers. I go, oh man, I got to get up on that bike. I got to get used to that. Maybe I can start breaking in that seat. So I got up there on the bike and promptly spilled my beer all over it. And I said, huh? Christened you there. Weren't you going to wash it off? I said, nah, hell no. KLRs don't like baths. Damn it, I just missed my turn. Alright, we'll go down to the next one.